I think community service gives you the eyes to see the world. I think it's really important just to gain perspective and gain appreciation for like what you do have.
It's a great way to get to know your community. I mean, some students just stay in this little bubble and they go downtown and maybe they go to Walmart, but other than that, they just don't really venture out. It's a great way to get to know who's in the community, because then those people become your contacts and they get you jobs because they give you great recommendations. We have one-time events, long-term events, service trips. We have a leadership program where students do 100 hours of service. Sometimes the partners reach out to us, either emailing or calling, but I feel like every week there's a partner or person that's calling because they want some Salve students to help them. Like, for example, a couple of years ago, this man, John Hirschbeck, said to me, well, we plan on planting 1 million daffodils in Newport. Can you help me with that? So of course, we're like, yep, we're on board. We have students and we can make it happen. Last year we planted behind Macaulay. And then in the spring they all come up. It's wonderful. And then the students be like, hey Mom, I planted those daffodils. Look how beautiful they are. We have the angel tree where I think there's about 8 trees on campus, and you take a tag and you go buy a present for a child in need.
I'm the chair for Dance Marathon, so it's a club that runs throughout campus, but we really work towards our 18-hour event, which raises close to $10,000 for Hasbro Children's Hospital. You are losing 100 hours, but like I'm gaining 100 hours in some like experiential learning. I want to run a nonprofit business. I want to help people. So like I am a psych major as well as a business major because I want to obviously run a business, but I also love learning about people and how they kind of function. So I think I can use both of those things forever. In whatever way I do, I'm going to do community service. Community service gives us so many endless opportunities. Like, would I ever have ended up there? No. But now I met this guy who owns this awesome company, and I got to talk to him for an hour on why he does it and things like that. And I would have never had that experience if I didn't do the service plunge. So I think putting yourself out there, walking into community service and being like, hey, everyone walks in there and is like, hey, I need an hour of community service. And then they get hooked and then they're like, I want 10 more.
And it's a great way to figure out your major. I mean, if you volunteer at the bird sanctuary, you can realize, oh, I really want to be a bio major. Or I want to do something with the environment as my major. So it's great because you're finding yourself in college, and service can lead you in different directions that you might not think that you were talented in. We have a 10-hour commitment because we have a Feinstein grant. But a lot of those students, I'd say, do it just to get the hours done, and then you probably have maybe 25% who are like, I really like this organization, I want to continue on. You're doing that because that's the Mercy way. That's the mission of Salve. You should just do those things.